Hey, good morning, guys. Welcome sa subject natin for today, MATH402, Review Mathematics. And for today's lesson, we will be discussing the concept and theories about spherical trigonometry. Okay? So at the end of this session, this is the learning outcomes natin is to enhance our knowledge in spherical trigonometry and probably solve related engineering problems pertaining to spherical trigonometry. Okay? So if you have any question, you may type in your question sa chat box natin and we will try to uh, answer those questions. Okay? So a description of topics natin for this session. So we have yung great circle and small circle. So what is the difference between those two? Then we will be discussing yung GMT, latitude and longitude. Kung ano yung ibig sabihin ng mga yan. Then right spherical triangle, and then kung ano yung solution na ginagamit for right spherical triangle, which is yung Napier's rule natin. Then oblique spherical triangle and solution na ginagamit natin, which are law of sines and cosines. Okay? So yan. So start tayo sa great circle and small circle. So sa spherical trigonometry, pinag-uusapan natin is part of the Earth mismo, no? Kung basta sphere yung shape natin. So pag sinabing great circle, ah, yung center ng circle na yon. So ito yung great circle natin as shown. Yung pinaka-center ng circle na yon coincides with the center of the spherical of the sphere mismo, no? So kung ito yung center ng sphere, ayan din yung center ng great circle. Okay? So sa great circle, pwede siyang iba't iba yung itsura niya, no? So pwede siyang maging ah, pa-diagonal, no? Basta yung center niya again is andun lang sa center din ng sphere natin. Okay? So yan sa great circle. And then sa small circle naman, yung tawag natin sa kanya, kapag sabi nag-pass tayo ng plane sa kahit anong part ng sphere, so makakapag-create tayo ng circle. So halimbawa, ito yung plane na pinas through natin. No? Nag-pass through tayo ng plane sa kanya. Okay? So nung chinap natin yung sphere sa gitna, sa top portion niya, may na-create tayong circle doon. And that circle, small circle, is a circle within the sphere, pero yung center niya is not coinciding with the center of the sphere. So, yun yung difference ng dalawa. Okay? So, si great circle, dyan nagpa-pass through yung ating usually yung path nung ano natin. Kapag halimbawa nagta-travel yung yung mga airplane natin, pag sinabing passing through or traversing through a great circle path. So ibig sabihin, yung tinatahak niyang ah, way is along yung great circle natin or a circle passing through the centroid of the sphere. Okay? Then we have yung GMT, latitude and longitude natin. So si GMT defined as Greenwich Meridian Time. So ibig sabihin ito yung basis nung time nung orasan natin. Somewhere, I'm not sure pala, hindi ko na pinpoint, no? Pero somewhere here dito sa red line natin, andyan si Greenwich, no? So maybe dito ata yon o somewhere dito. I'm not very sure, no? Pero somewhere within dyan sa red line natin, nandiyan si Greenwich, no? Nandiyan naka-base yung time system natin. So, ano pinagkaiba ni latitude at longitude? Si latitude is yung distance natin going north or going south above or below the equator natin. So, di ba sa equator natin is yung yung great circle na nasa yung horizontal natin na great circle, no? Yung kumbaga yan, halimbawa yan. So yan. Diyan nagpa-pass through yung equator natin, no? Although hindi precise yung location niya, no? Teka, baka may degrees. Okay, so wala akong reference no kung saan. Okay, so assuming halimbawa yan yung equator natin, si latitude is na may measure mula dyan sa line na yan. So kapag halimbawa si Philippines is located, halimbawa lang ha, hindi to exact ha, bawa 15 degrees latitude south, no? So, ibig sabihin, from dun sa equator natin, pupunta tayo ng south, 15 degrees. Yun yung location ni Philippines. Okay, so ibig sabihin, yung location ni Philippines, papunta dun sa equator natin is 15 degrees. So, yun yung vertical distance natin from the equator, ang latitude. Then, si longitude natin is our distance from the reference point natin, yung tinatawag nating prime meridian, no? So, itong nasa yung line o yung great circle na nagpa-pass through dun sa Greenwich na bansa o yung reference natin for our time system, diba, yun yung prime meridian natin. Okay? Then, si longitude is based dyan sa prime meridian na yan. So, pag nag-going to the right tayo niya, ibig sabihin, going east, okay? Positive yung value natin or uh, going to the right tayo. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, si Philippines is somewhere 120, sabihin natin 121 degrees is yung longitude natin, no? Kasi mula dito sa vertical axis natin, yung prime meridian natin, no? Yung distance ni Philippines is, ayan, around 121 degrees. Okay? And then, kapag naman doon sa left side, edi west naman tayo. So, wala na akong kilalang bansa dito sa west, no? Sorry, mahina sa geography. Pero, ayun, so, same idea. Kapag dito naman tayo sa left side kumuha ng location, read lang natin yung degrees and then yun yung longitude natin na direction. Basta, ang reference natin is from the prime meridian and then ang pang-locate natin sa kanya is to indicate kung east or west siya. And then kapag sa latitude tayo, north or south siya. Okay? So, yan yung GMT latitude and longitude natin. Now we go dun sa spherical triangle na tinatawag natin. So, spherical triangle, nabubuo siya kapag meron tayong three great circle na nag-intersect with each other. So, meron tayo ditong, ayan, so we have one, then two, and then three great circles, no? Yung na-form nung arc nila, no? Itong yung shaded portion na yan, yan yung tinatawag nating spherical triangle. So, kumbaga, kung halimbawa meron tayong given, kung gusto mo halimbawa mag-create ng triangle, no? Pero since nasa sphere tayo, yung edges niya is along the spherical surface din. Kaya yung itsura nung spherical triangle natin is not actually the same as yung plane triangle natin. Pero once we are looking at the viewpoint na sa sphere siya, ito yung triangle na tinutukoy natin pag sa sphere yung pinag-uusapan natin. Okay? So, kapag yung three great circle natin nag-intersect, yan yung spherical triangle natin. Okay? And then, dito, mapapansin nyo, si ABC na small letter are yung sides nung spherical triangle natin. Actually, they are taken dun sa cut natin mula sa centroid niyan. Kasi di ba, great circle yan. Saan ba yun? Wala pala akong image nung ano. So, meron yan somewhere dun sa ano natin. Bawa ito yung centroid ng circle natin. So, yan. Okay. So, yan yung distances ng point ABC na capital natin mula dun sa centroid ng sphere natin. And si side ABC is the same yan nung angle na nagagawa natin dito sa gitna natin. Okay? So ito, B din ng value niyan, A din ng value nito. And C din yung value niyan. Okay? And then paano natin maka-classify ngayon sa spherical triangle? So we have two classification, which are right spherical triangle and oblique spherical triangle. So ano yung solution nila kapag yun yung given natin? So we have yung right spherical triangle muna. So right spherical, again, since yung keyword natin is right, ibig sabihin one of the angle dun sa triangle natin is a right angle. So, when we halimbawa pass through a bisector dun sa spherical triangle natin and directly perpendicular dun sa isang side natin, magpo-form siya ng right triangle dito. So, yung right triangle na na-form dito is itong AHC natin, no? Okay? So, yan yung portion ng right triangle natin. And si right triangle, mayroong kilalang method na ginagamit sa kanya, which is yung Napier's rule natin. Okay? So, si Napier, ang background ni Napier. So, si Napier is an inventor ng logarithm natin, no? Kaya meron tayong Napierian logarithm. And, yun nga, nag-produce siya ng siguro sa navigation yung kanyang forte, no? So, nag-propose siya ng two rules that we can use when solving a right spherical triangle na ito nga yung sabi niya. When rule number 1, sabi niya, the sine of any middle part is equal to the product of the cosines of the opposite part. So, pero ano yung sinasabi niyang middle and opposite na yan? So, kailangan, meron siyang present na conversion ng right spherical triangle natin and kino-convert natin siya into yung tatawag nating Napier circle. So, ito yung Napier circle natin. Okay? So, si Napier circle natin is naka-base yan kung ano yung alin yung side o alin yung angle na naka 90 degrees. So, mula dito sa figure natin to the right, itong figure na to, okay? So, we have a spherical triangle ABC. Okay? So, kita natin si C yung naka 90 degrees sa kanya. So, paano natin ko-construct yung Napier circle, no? So, one way of constructing yung Napier circle natin is just draw a circle and then draw a body, no? Tapos lagyan mo ng paa, and then lagyan mo ng kamay, no? Ayan. So, yan yung isa. And then, kung alin yung 90 degrees, yung opposite niyang side, which is yung small letter C, kukunin natin yung bar C niya. Okay? Meron tayo dito sa Napier circle, bar A, bar B, tsaka bar C. So, ang mga meaning ng mga yan, si bar A, equivalent yan sa 90 minus yung angle A natin. So, kung ano man yung value nitong 90 na to, okay? Kumbaga, kino-convert natin siya para maging applicable siya dun sa Napier circle natin. We have B bar is equals to 90 minus B. And then yung C bar na small c is 90 minus yung side C natin. Okay? So, since 90 degree yung ating C, large C na side, so dapat una natin ilalagay doon sa Napier circle natin is yung bar C natin. Okay? So, basta naka 90 degree yung isang vertex natin, yung other vertex natin tsaka yung opposite side niya, yun yung naka-bar. Okay? So, yun yung una natin susulat. So, bar C. And then, ilalagay natin sa adjacent nung C yung other vertex natin, yung vertices nung spherical triangle natin, which are bar B tsaka bar A. Okay? Then para hindi kayo malito, dapat yung isusulat yung remaining dun sa Napier circle natin is alternating dun sa pagsisimula natin. Ano ibig sabihin? Di ba ang wala na lang natin sa side is side A tsaka side B. Dito is side B yung side bar B yung nakalagay. So dapat kung alternate natin doon sa side, dapat letter A naman tayo dito. Okay? Dapat A yung side natin dito and then B yung kasunod niya. And then mag-alternate na siya ulit dito sa bar A natin. So, yun lang siguro yung madaling paraan kung paano tandaan yung Napier circle natin. Kasi mag-iiba yung, halimbawa, minemorize nyo itong nakalagay lang na figure na to. Tapos nag-iba yung ano natin, right spherical triangle natin. Sabihin natin, naging B yung 90 degrees natin. So, paano mo ngayon i-drawing yan? So, again, draw ka lang ng circle, draw mo lang yung body, yung feet, and then yung hands. Yan. So, ngayon, ang opposite natin, B yung may ano natin, 90 degrees. So, yung opposite side niya and then yung dalawang vertices, ito yung may bar natin. So, this will be bar B, bar C, and bar A. And then, alternating lang tayo ng side. So, this will be A and C. Okay? So, yun lang yan. Okay? Then, applying yung rules ni Napier, yung rule number 1 natin, the sine of any middle part is equals to the opposite of the cosines of the is equals to the product of the cosines of the opposite part. So, itong rule number 1, tinatawag natin, ano ba to? Sine co-op rule, no? So, sine co-op rule. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, sine is equals to cosine ng opposite, product ng opposite, no? So, ibig sabihin doon sa una, so let's say, ang pinapahanap sa atin is si, or ang given natin is si side A, tapos itong dalawang side na to. Okay? So, to get yung side A natin, okay, so that will be sine of A is equals to cosine of bar C and cosine of sine A. So, ito yung known side natin na A, known side natin, and then yung opposite niya is syempre yung hindi niya katabi, no? So ito yung opposite ng dalawa. So diyan mag-a-apply yung sine co-op rule. Ngayon, depende din sa given, pwede natin apply yung rule number 2, which states that the sine of any middle part is equals to the tangent of the adjacent part. So yun yung tinatawag nating sine adjacent. Okay? Sine tan ad rule, no? So, ibig sabihin sine nung middle part and then halimbawa ito yung given. So, sine nung angle B, anong bar B is equals to tangent of side A and tangent of side bar C. Okay? So, sorry, ang kailangan mo lang aralin na ang tandaan na term is yung sine co at saka sine taad. Sine taad pala to, no? Di sine tan, sine taad. Okay? So, yan yung minsan nababasa niyo sa books. And then yan, so let's try sa example. So solve the right triangle ABC with side C 90 degrees, side A 75 degrees 40 minutes, and side B 61 degrees and 30 minutes. The required parts are C, A, and B. Okay. So meron daw tayong right spherical triangle. So let's try. Ito yung, halimbawa, yan yung right spherical triangle natin. Then si side C yung 90 degrees, no? So ito yung C, gawin na lang natin itong ABC. Okay? So ito si A, ito si B, and then ito si C. Okay? Si side A is given as 75 degrees, 40 minutes. No, may 40 minutes ko pala. And then si side B is given as 61 degrees, 30 minutes. Required natin is the other side, yung CAB natin. So what we can do is to make muna yung Napier circle natin. So referring do sa figure natin, para makuha yung Napier circle natin, punta tayo dun sa naka 90 degree natin. So si C yun, no? So magiging bar C natin, ang lalagyan natin ng bars are yung opposite and yung two vertices na given. So bar C, tapos bar B, and bar A. So, dapat opposite yung kasunod ni B. So, dapat ito ay A and B. Okay? And then, ang given natin is, pwede niyong bilugan yung given. No? Meron tayong A, meron tayong B. And then, wala tayong, ayan. So, meron tayong given na adjacent. So, ang pinapahanap sa atin, side A, C, A, B. So, pwede side C makalculate using sine co-op rule, no? Okay? Yung rule number 1 natin, sine co-op rule, which state na yung sine nung middle part is equals dun sa cosine nung opposite part natin. So ito yung middle part natin, ang opposite niya is itong dalawa. Okay? So that will be sine of bar C is equals to product of cosine A and cosine B. So, substitute natin. So, we have sine bar C is equals to cosine ng A, which is 75 degrees, 40 minutes. Then cosine of B is 61 degrees, 30 minutes. So, i-perform nyo lang to, yung calculate nito. So, tingnan natin. So, double check nyo yung calculate nyo. Dapat in degrees yung calculate before solving kasi baka mamali yung value kapag naka-radians, no? Okay, this is 0.118. So, inverse sign nyo lang. That is 6.784. Pero hindi ito hinahanap sa problem. Kailangan natin is side C lang. Okay? So, si side C natin, ang bar C natin is equals to side C minus 90 minus side C. So, para makuha sa side C, C is equals to 90 minus bar C. So, 90 minus 6.784. Yun yung value ng side C natin. So, 90 minus yung bar C, that is 83. So, gawin ko ng degrees and 12 minutes, 57 seconds. Okay? So, ito yung answer natin sa letter C. Okay? Next, kung halimbawa si capital A naman yung hahanapin natin. Kung so capital A yung hahanapin natin, magkakadikit ngayon yung given natin. So, ang middle part natin ngayon ay si B, and then ang adjacent part na ay si small a and capital A. So, using yung rule number 2 natin, we can use yung sine taad rule. So, sa-sine natin yung middle part. Sine ng middle part is equals to tangent ng adjacent part. So, tangent A, tangent bar A. Okay? So, hanapin natin si tangent bar A. So, equals to sa sine B over tangent A. So, substitute nyo lang. Sine 61 degrees, 30 minutes over tangent of 75 degrees, 40 minutes. And then, para makuha si A, bar A, i-inverse tangent nyo lang yung value nung nakuha doon. So, sine 61 degrees, 30 minutes all over tangent of 75 degrees, 40 minutes. That is 0.224. Okay? Then, pag kinuha natin yung inverse tangent niyan, that will be 12.656. Again, hindi natin kailangan si bar A, kailangan natin is si A lang. So, dapat si A natin will be equals to 90 minus bar A. So, pag minus natin sa 90 yung nakuha natin, so that will be 77 degrees, 20 minutes, 38 seconds. Okay? So, ito yung natin. Side A natin. The next is yung last natin is si bar B. Pag si bar B pinag-usapan natin, ang given natin is ito ngayon. No? So, magkakadikit sila. So, pwede natin gamitin is yung sine taad pa din. Okay? Pero ang middle part natin ngayon is the letter A. So, this will be sine of A is equals to tangent of B times tangent of small b. So, tangent of bar B will be equals to sine A over tangent B. So, B is equals to tangent negative 1. So, i-direct ko na para hindi na ako magsulat. 40 minutes all over tangent of 61 degrees, 30 minutes. We have 0.526. And then taking the inverse tangent of that value, we have 27.747 degrees. Pero hindi natin kailangan si bar B, kailangan natin ay si B. So 90 minus bar B, so equals yan sa 62 degrees, 15 minutes, and 11 minutes. Okay? So this will be our answers for the given problem. Okay? Question. Okay? So no question. So next is another example lang din nung ating mismong hinahanap na sides. Okay? Pero I will leave this to you as an assignment na lang. Okay? or a practice kung paano hanapin si A, no? Basta ang sagot dito ay A is equals to 137 degrees, 36 minutes, and 21.8 seconds. Okay? So, using yung Napier's rule lang din natin. Okay? Next. Now we go to oblique spherical triangle. So, si oblique spherical triangle, ibig sabihin niya yung ABC side natin is not 90 degrees or no vertices of the right of the spherical triangle ay equal sa 90 degrees kaya siya naging oblique, no? So, basically kapag nagka tayo ng yun nga nung great circles natin and then oblique spherical triangle na siya. Okay, then we use anong mga solution for oblique spherical triangle. So we have two. We have law of sines and law of cosines. And si cosine, meron siyang two formulas. One, kapag mas dominate or majority of the given is sides ang meron. And then second is for angles, kapag angle naman yung mas madaming given. Okay? So, ito yung spherical, oblique spherical triangle natin. So, yung S1, S2, S3 dito pertaining dun sa side natin. So sa small ABC natin. And then yung A1, A2, and A3 natin dito are pertaining dun sa angle natin na ABC. Okay? So, ano ibig sabihin dito? Halimbawa, doon sa law of sines, we have sin A, capital A sub 1 over sin side over 1. So, ibig sabihin nun, yung sin daw nung angle A natin over sin ng small a natin. Okay? Equals daw yan sa sin B, sin C, and sin C over sin small c. Okay? Then for law of cosines, parang katulad lang din nung ginamit natin sa plane trigonometry. Kung ano yung naka-isolate na side, yun yung naka-angle dito. So, ibig sabihin, ang gusto natin ihanapin is si small side, si small c, no? So, we have cosine of small c is equals to cosine of A, cosine of B, plus sine lang nung A, sine ng B, and then cosine nung kung ano yung opposite ng small c na angle. So, cosine of capital C. Okay? So, that also applies dun sa other sides natin. Okay? Same din dito. So, kung ano yung nasa opposite na angle, yung kaduluhan niya is yung opposite na side niya. Okay? So, let's apply sa example. So, we have solved the angle A in a spherical triangle ABC given A 106 degrees 25 minutes and C is equals to 42 degrees 16 minutes and B is equals to 144 degrees 53 minutes. Okay? So, majority of the given natin is side yung side yung meron tayo. So, drawing lang tayo ng kahit anong tsura ng spherical natin. Oblique spherical natin. So, itong A, B, C. Okay, so ito si A, ito si B, ito si C. So, A natin is 106, 25 degrees. C natin is 42 degrees, 16 minutes. And then si angle B is 144 degrees, 53 minutes. So again, mas governing yung side natin. So, ang mas magandang gamitin is si cosine law. And then, gamitin natin for cosine law is yung cosine law for sides. Okay? So, yung cosine law for sides, dapat meron tayong given nung opposite side and nung corresponding angle niya. So, dito, ang opposite side natin ay si B. Okay? And ito si angle niya. So, pwede natin gamitin yung formula na cosine of B is equals to cosine of A, cosine of C, plus sine of A, sine of C, then cosine of capital B. Okay? Then direct substitution lang tayo. Cosine B is equals to cosine of 106 degrees, 25 minutes. Cosine of C is 42 degrees, 16 minutes. Plus sine of 106 degrees, 25 minutes, times sine of 42 degrees, 16 minutes, then cosine of 144 degrees, 53 minutes. Okay? Then kunin lang natin yung value nun. So we have cosine of 106 degrees, 25 minutes, cosine 42 degrees, 16 minutes, plus sine of 106 degrees, 25 minutes, sine of 42 degrees, 16 minutes, and cosine of 144 degrees, 53 minutes. So we will have a value of negative 0.737. Then kunin lang natin yung inverse cosine of that number. We have value of B as 137 degrees, 27 minutes, and 57 seconds. Okay? So, yan yung side B natin. Pero ang kailangan natin ay si angle A. No? Ngayon, kung meron na tayong side B, okay, may side B na tayo. Meron tayong angle B, meron tayong side A, wala tayong angle A, pwede natin gamitin ngayon si sine law na. Okay, once na na-identify na natin si B. Pero pwede din natin gamitin si cosine law pa din, ano? Pero ngayon pwede natin gamitin si B na value. Okay? Pero try natin si sine law na gamitin natin. So we have yung sine ng A over sine ng small a is equals to sine B over sine ng small b. Okay? So, ang hanapin natin si sine A equals to sine B, sine A all over sine B. So, we have sine of 144 degrees, 53 minutes times sine of A, 106 degrees, 25 minutes all over sine of 137 degrees, 27 minutes, and 57 seconds. Okay? So that will be equals to sine of 144 degrees, 53 minutes times sine of 106 degrees, 25 minutes all over ng sine ng answer natin kanina. So we have 0.816. So kunin lang natin yung sine yan okay, of that value. So we have shift sine. Value natin ng side A is 54 degrees and 42 minutes, 31.96 seconds. So this will be our answer for this problem. Okay? So kailangan natin ng isang isa pang given kasi para ma-apply natin yung formula. Okay, so kung halimbawa gusto natin i-try na given yung gagamitin natin yung tatlong side and then yung angle A yung hanapin natin. So we can use ulit yung sine law ulit natin for sides. Gagawin lang natin cosine of A is equals to cosine of B, cosine of C, plus sine A, sine C, then cosine of angle A. So si angle A yung hinahanap natin. So itong portion na to yung hinahanap natin. So this will be, pag ni-rearrange natin, this will be cosine of A minus cosine of B, cosine of C, all over sine A, sine C. So we have cosine 106 degrees, 25 minutes, minus cosine of yung B natin, 137 degrees, 27 minutes, 57 seconds. Cosine of C natin na 42 degrees, 16 minutes, all over yung sine natin of A natin is 106 degrees, 25 minutes. Sine of C natin na 42 degrees, 16 minutes. Okay? For a while na lang. Okay? So, ano yung value natin for that? So, We have cosine of 106 degrees, 25 minutes, minus cosine of 137 degrees, 27 minutes, 57 seconds, times cosine of 42 degrees, 16 minutes, divided by sine of 106 degrees, 25 minutes, times sine of 42 degrees, 16 minutes. We have, dito ko na nalalagay ha, cosine of A is equals to 0.407. So, inverse lang natin, inverse cosine natin. So, yung answer natin is not equal. Bakit hindi nag-equal? So, we will check, no? This is 65 degrees, 58 minutes. Okay? So, let me check. So, cosine of A natin is 106 minus cosine of B, cosine of C, BC, sine, yun. Nagamit ko pala yung dito, yung A. So, this should be B. Okay? So, sine B dapat. Okay? May typo. So, this should be 137 degrees, 27 minutes, 57 seconds. Okay? So, balikan ko lang yun. So, cosine of 106 degrees, 25 minutes, minus cosine of 137 degrees, 27 minutes, 57 seconds, times cosine of 42 degrees, 16 minutes, all over sine of 137 degrees, 27 seconds, 57 degrees, times sine of 42 degrees, 16 seconds. Okay? So, yung value dapat nito is 0.578. Then, cosine of that number is, ayan, so 54 degrees, 42 minutes, 33.56 seconds. So, yung value na nakuha natin is almost parehas na, no? So, yung seconds lang yung nagkaiba niya. So, you may use any dun sa sine and cosine law once you identify another side or another angle na applicable dun sa formula natin. Okay? And then, for this one, ito, i-practice nyo na lang to kung ano yung makukuha yung value. So, I think, ano bang value nito? Let me check. So, yung magiging value niyan is angle C natin is 80 degrees. So, yung answer natin dito should be angle C is equals to 108 degrees 56 minutes. Okay? And then we try to apply yung concept niyan sa application natin. Okay? So, itong isang application natin, a shape on a certain day is at latitude 0 degrees. Let me check kung 0 nga yung nakalagay. So, 20 degrees. Okay? 20 degrees north and longitude 140 degrees east. After sailing for 150 hours at a uniform speed along a great circular route, it reaches a point at latitude 10 degrees south and longitude 170 degrees east. If the radius of the Earth is 3959 miles, find the speed in miles per hour. Okay? So, dapat marunong tayo mag-drawing nung mga longitude latitude na yan. So, we have yung, yan yung Earth natin, sphere natin, no? And then yung location natin is 20 degrees north, 140 degrees east, no? So, kung i-assume ko na itong side natin dito, okay? Sabihin natin, ni-rotate natin yung Earth natin, yun yung ano natin, ito yung primary region natin. Okay? And then ito yung equator natin. Yan, ang ano natin is 140 degrees east. Okay? So, yung isang bilog natin na nakaharap sa atin is 180. So, ang kalahati ng 90. So, yung 90 natin, ito yon, di ba? Okay? So, ibig sabihin si 140 degrees is yung itsura niya is paganyan na siya. Okay? So, yung measurement niya from dito sa prime meridian natin, papunta dun sa angle na yon is 140 degrees east. Okay? And then, 20 degrees north. So, from the equator, north tayo. So, akit tayo ng 20 degrees. So, yung 20 degrees na yun, let's say, ito, tawag natin ito yun. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, ang distance nitong portion na to is 20 degrees. Okay? And then, nag-sail siya for 150 hours. And then, yung magiging second position niya will be 10 degrees south, pero 170 degrees east. So, mula dun sa 140, magiging 170 na siya. So, halimbawa, ito. Yan. So, halimbawa, yan yung itsura niya. So, yung portion na yan is mula dun sa prime meridian natin is 170 degrees east. And yung position niya is 10 degrees south. So, mula dito sa equator natin, 10 degrees south tayo. So, that will be this position. Okay? So, position A natin, position B. Okay, that is 10 degrees. Okay? So, ngayon, pinapahanap is ano daw yung speed natin. Okay? So, kailangan natin, di ba, speed pinapahanap. So, kailangan natin ng distance over time. So, si time, given sa atin 150 hours siya, naglayag. Okay? So, kailangan natin ng distance. Distance ni A papunta kay B. Okay? Ito yon. Yan. And para makuha natin yan, kailangan, pwede tayo mag-pass through ng small circle kay B. Okay? So, nag-pass through tayo ng small circle kay B. Ay, sorry. Yan. Siguro ito, yan. Yan yung portion ng small circle. Ibig sabihin, dito sa side natin ito, magna 90 degrees siya, no? Okay? So, ibig sabihin, may mapo-form tayong spherical right triangle. Okay? So, yung itsura niyan, pag kinat natin, yan. So, ito si A, ito si B, and ito si C. Okay? Pero ano tong angle na to? Looking at the figure, kung 142, 172, di ba yung cut na to is also equal dito sa cut na to? Okay? Dito sa angle na to. Okay? Yung B to C. So, ibig sabihin, ito will be 30 degrees. No? So, 170 minus 140. And then we have yung distance, yung vertical distance ng A at B. So, pwedeng ito yun, ano? Yung AC. That is equivalent also to 30 degrees. Okay? So, kung may 30 degrees tayo, 30 degrees, ito yung hinahanap nating distance sa side C. Okay? And looking at our Napier circle, so, ang meron tayong 90 degrees is sa side C. So, bar C, bar A, tsaka bar B. Then, meron tayong given na side B, tsaka side A. So, ito is alternate tayo, B and A. Ang may given tayo is B and A. Kailangan natin is si side C. So, kailangan natin ay ito, naka-opposite sa kanya. So, and using rule number 1, so sine co-op rule. So, sine of middle part equals to cosine of B ng opposite part. So, cosine A. So, sine C equals to cosine of 30. Cosine of 30. Then, that will be sine of cosine 30 times cosine of 30. That is 0.75. Then, inverse sine of that one is 48.59. Pero ito ay bar C. Ang kailangan natin ay small c. So 90 minus yung bar C. 90 minus that is equals to 41.410 degrees. Okay, sa nautical engineering, ang 1 degree is equals to 1 nautical mile. Okay? So, ibig sabihin equal dito sa 41.41 nautical mile. So, meron na tayong pinapahanap sa atin is speed in miles per hour. Okay? Ibig sabihin nautical miles per hour. So, divide lang natin si S. Yung speed natin will be equals to distance over time. So, 41.41 nautical miles all over 150 hours. So, S natin will be equals to 150. So, our speed will be 0.276 nautical miles per hour. So, this will be our answer for this problem. Okay? So, mali, no? Di pala, sorry. Di pala 1 nautical mile. 60 nautical mile per hour. Okay? So, sorry. So, ito ay times natin ng 60. Kaya pala ang liit. 1 degree is equals to 60 nautical mile. So, 41.41 times 60 natin para maging 40, So, magiging 84.6 nautical mile all over 150 hours. Okay? So, divide natin by 150. That is 16.56 nautical mile per hour. And that is our answer for this one. Okay? Question natin dito. Okay? Then yung last is another application pero I want you to try. So, same concept din, pinapahanap lang naman dito is yung distance in nautical mile between Manila and Tokyo. So, para maano lang kayo, masanay din kayo mag-drawing. So, ang answer dito is gan ba to? So, 1,612 nautical mile. Yan yung answer dito for this problem. Okay? So, ganun lang din yung pag-drawing. So, we have a sphere. Then, kunyari, yun ulit yung primary dyan natin. Okay? So, mula kay primary dyan, ang latitude, ang longitude natin kay, kung gusto nyong iikot yung ano natin, yung globe natin. So, sabihin natin, yung likod na part, no? Likod na part, yun yung primary dyan natin. So, ibig sabihin, pagdating dito sa portion na to, ito yung 90 degrees east. Okay? And then, yung pagpunta dito sa harap, no, katapat nung primary dyan natin, yun yung 180 east. No? So, ibig sabihin, si Manila, pwede natin i-present somewhere dito. Okay? So, somewhere dito, magiging minus 90 degrees. So, magiging 30 degrees, 59 minutes, and si Manila. Pero yung location na sa latitude, 14. So, limbawa, ito si Manila, no? Yan. And si Tokyo daw is 139. So, si 139 is nandito rin, somewhere. So, mula dito, okay, so yung angle niya is 39 degrees, 45 minutes. Then, yung latitude naman niya is 35 degrees north. So, ito yun. Yan si Tokyo. Okay? Pinapahanap sa atin ngayon is yung distance nitong dalawa. Okay? Hanapin natin yung distance na to. Ano papansin nyo? Nasaan yung ating, nasaan yung ating spherical? So, spherical natin dyan is ito. Okay? So, yung portion na yan. So, gamitin nila yung angle. Then, identify nyo kung may makukuha kayong side. Then, kunin nyo yung distance between Manila and Tokyo. Okay? So, that ends our lecture for spherical trigonometry. So, if you don't have any question, this will be included in your examination. So, again, college algebra, plane trigonometry, and spherical trigonometry tayo. And since this is a review class, our type of question will be problem-solving type of question, no? So, lahat po tayo ay problem solving. Okay? So, if you don't have any more question, this ends our lecture for today.